Now normally, what we get is this standard Nescafe, like 3-in-1 blend. Just pretty much tastes like coffee with cream in it. But I wanted to try the different brands and then different flavors. So I tried getting this Kopiko Cappuccino. And I love cappuccino. And I just wanted to give this one a shot. So I got my breakfast too. I have some oatmeal with apple. And I have, I think this is eggplant. Sheila, it's called eggplant, right? Sheila. Yeah, eggplant. Our neighbor Kuyanori, he grows this stuff and it's really good. He's got like a whole farm of eggplant. I love it. So there's my breakfast. But again, we're gonna try the Kopiko Cappuccino. And hopefully it doesn't rain on me. I'm on the island of Bohol right now in the Philippines. So there's my location. That's why you got like the trees and stuff in the background. I gotta add some water to my oatmeal because it's gotten a little stale on me, a little cold. I took too long getting started this morning. I had some work to do. So it's morning right now in the United States. It's evening, of course. So there's quite a time difference between the people that I work with back in the US and what I'm doing here. This would be my second little live stream here. I gotta make sure that everything's right. I don't do this often, but I do it sometimes. Let's see. All right, so that should be good enough. But let's break in to the Cappuccino Kopiko. And I kind of show you how I do instant coffee here. I do it a little bit different maybe than some people. I like to add some cold water first, just so I don't burn the grind. I don't really know if it does anything, but that's what I do. So it comes with this little pack, Choco Granule. I don't know what that means, but it comes with this little pack there on the back. So let me peel that off. Interesting. So I'm assuming I just mix that in with everything. And then I'm gonna take this cappuccino and we'll put it in the cup right now. We'll give it a shot. So here's the cappuccino blend of Kopiko. Again, usually I just do Nescafe. So this will be a first for the Kopiko. Set my water down. All right, so. Smells sweet, kind of like, it's kind of caramelly, but there's what it looks like coming out. It's like a white powder. Now, it seems to be, from what I noticed, Kopiko and Nescafe are the most popular coffee brands here. Hey, my buntag. Morning. We got a lot of family here. I'm at my girlfriend's place. My girlfriend is Sheila. And then here's Mr. Tantan. What's up, Tantan?
What's up?
I'm just doing a little video here.
What's that?
Making Kopiko and eating some breakfast. Yeah. You got school today or no?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Well, that's a good deal, man. Enjoy your day off. This is like a live show. Say hi. There's Tantan. All right, Tantan's a good kid. He's really strong and he's got tons of energy. I think he's like maybe 6 or 7. We put Milo. We put Milo in our oatmeal here. So there's what that looks like. I don't know. So there's your powder. And like I said, I do it a little bit different. Oh wait. We're gonna put this granola, well, granule. I don't know if that's French or Italian or Bisaya or Tagalog, I have no idea. But it must be needed because they put it on the outside of the package. I don't know, it doesn't really smell like anything. So let's add this stuff. Let's taste it. I don't know. It's kind of sweet. All right. And so, just so you know, this eggplant that I got here, this eggplant, we fry it. They fry their eggplant here. They fry almost everything. So, it's really good. I love it. All right. So I like to add a little bit of room temperature water first. The idea is that you don't scorch or burn the coffee, you know, right away. I have no idea scientifically if it actually does anything. I read it online on the internet, and so I'm giving it a shot. So we'll add some water. Let's have another bite of oatmeal. It's good stuff. So I'm gonna stir that until it looks like mud. You really want your coffee to look like mud, a cup of mud, you know what I mean? Sheila Assas commented. That's my girlfriend. Hi, Sheila. I'm glad you liked my live stream. So usually Sheila would be in these too, but she's gonna go to the market today. So Friday, here where I'm at in Mabini, is market day. And that's exciting because they have fried banana and they have like a fruit salad milk drink. So we're excited for Sheila to go pick that up for us. And we're gonna give that a shot. So Friday's a very special day. Friday's market day. Okay, so I got that looking like some mud there. Again, this is for anyone just tuning in, this is the Kopiko Cappuccino. We're taste testing the Kopiko Cappuccino. We'll take some boiling water here. I'm gonna go ahead and add that as much as I can because I really want to sip on this bad boy. All right, we'll give that a stir. Titania, where's my fries and hot dog and all that stuff? 10 minutes? All right. Titania's cooking me some kind of play food. She's got a nice little kitchen toy. And Titania, by the way, is Sheila's niece. And that's how I know her. All right, we got this thing stirred up. I like to really stir it to make sure it's totally mixed. I want to taste every bit of that grind. Somebody called me Aurora Mary Tapin. Hi, little bro. What's up, big sis? I don't know if you're a girl or a guy, but what's up? What's up? All right, so there's our coffee. Let's give it a shot. The official taste test of the. Oh, I got some more in there. Just a little bit of the Kopiko Cappuccino. And I'm gonna be tasting pretty much all the brands and all the flavors because we went to the market and we bought like a whole basket full of different instant coffees. So my mission, my goal here in the next 2 weeks or so, or forever, I'm gonna test, before I leave this country, I'm gonna test every single instant coffee before I go. All right, let's give it a shot. Okay, so it's good. It's not too sweet. And I would say the difference between this and like a cappuccino that you get at your local coffee shop is significantly different. All right, so, and that's kind of to be expected, of course. It's an instant coffee, but I can say this is probably one of the worst cappuccinos I've ever had. But for an instant coffee, something that I can just dump in and get going, it's not bad at all. That's just my opinion. You know, some people might think differently, but that's just how I feel about this. Now, would I get it again? I don't know. I think I like this better. I do like this better. The just the regular complete coffee mix, like 3-in-1, like powdered milk and just regular coffee. This, I would say, you know, I've only tried the 2 different coffee flavors, but this one is my favorite still. So maybe I'll make a ranking as I keep trying these, and I'll tell you guys where they kind of all land on, like, on a ranking list. Ian Poling, my friend, good to see you. Big supporter, an old friend of mine back from Rapid City, South Dakota. That's where we hail from. I really love it there. I don't know if any of you know about it or have been there before. All right, bye, Sheila. Sheila's going to the market. Go pick us up some snacks. We ran out of eggs, too. But yeah, Rapid City, South Dakota, guys. It is like my top 3 favorite places on earth. It's not overpopulated at all. It's got good hiking. It's got good food. It's great. I love it. Yeah, especially if you're into like dirt biking and stuff. You can really go for miles and miles on your dirt bikes or, you know, 4-wheelers and stuff like that. And you don't really have to pay to go into any of the state parks or anything. It's cheap compared to like Colorado, California, like if you went to Yosemite, stuff like that. Good stuff. So I'm still gonna enjoy my Kopiko, even though it's not my favorite. But that's where we're at. Maybe tomorrow we'll try. I have other Kopiko brands. I have some like a cookie flavor, chocolate flavor. There's brown sugar flavor. There's all different types of flavors of this stuff. But I've noticed that this one seems to be the most common around here. Like Tito Dudes, Sheila's father, he loves this stuff. They drink it all the time. And there's a Filipino on the back. Look at that. There's Mr. Filipino. So that's how you know it's Filipino coffee, is because of the Filipino gentleman on the back. It says coffee farmer since 2011. So maybe that photo is from 2011. I don't know who he is, but he seems like a really nice guy. Yeah, man, Ian, we do eat a lot of banana ketchup. In fact, that's like the only ketchup you can find around here. Heinz, and well, that's the only ketchup I know. It's like Heinz is really difficult to find here, and if you do find it, it's going to be overpriced because they import it, and they're all in like little small bottles. So yeah, banana ketchup is the way to go. Everything kind of revolves around banana ketchup. And Ian, I was telling these guys over here, we live right next to a man, I always forget the name of this stuff. Eggplant. We live right next to an eggplant farm. Like, it's a whole field of eggplants. And Kuyanori, Tito Dude's friend, our neighbor, he'll give us it sometimes. And man, it's delicious. I love it. And like I said, guys, I'm just kind of trying out this live stream thing. I don't do it too much. Maybe we'll transition some of our, I make long form content, and in my long form content, I mainly do like travel vlog type stuff, but we also do cooking videos. And maybe I can transition to some of these cooking videos to live streams if that's what you guys want to see. Is if you guys like the live content, we might be able to do that. I just have to figure out like the technical side of it. I don't know too much about live streaming, you know, where to run all the wires and set up cameras and stuff like that. Yeah, Mike. Definitely, we'll keep doing longer videos. In fact, I have one. We just went to Cebu. Well, I shouldn't say just. I'm kind of behind on editing, but we just went to Cebu to go get a new camera, about a month ago, and I filmed the whole trip. So here soon, in the next few weeks, you should probably see a long form video that'll be coming out, and I think it'll be pretty good. We had quite a fun time. We saw my friend Ian Quillentang, not you, Ian Pauline, Ian Quillentang, because my one of the guys I served with in the Marine Corps also lives here in the Philippines. He just lives over in Cebu. Ian, that's a good idea, man. Yeah, I think I could maybe send some coffee your guys' way. It's a little bit hard to get mail out of here, like shipping, but I think if I sent you guys 1 or 2 packs, I think you'd like it. I don't know if you can find these in the US. Honestly, I've never really looked for them. But you can just keep an eye out for Nescafe and Kopiko. If you can't find it, let me know, and I could probably send you guys some. In the US, guys, we mainly drink like brewed coffee. Like almost every house has some type of coffee machine, or what's really popular is a Keurig. You know, and they take the little K-cups and they put them in, and that's what I had too. And I was living in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I just throw a little K-cup in a coffee machine, you close it, and it just spits out coffee. But it's really wasteful, honestly. You're wasting a lot of plastic, because every day you put in that little coffee K-cup, and you put it in, and then so every cup of coffee you're wasting, a whole thing of plastic. So I think the most efficient way to do it is just to go get some grinds in one of those old coffee machines and just kind of brew it old style. But these, I mean, these are really good. These are really good. Mm. So this is what they call a vertical live stream. If I start doing longer live streams, I might flip this bad boy horizontal, and we'll do more of like a planned like cooking show where we're actually, so you have to tune in, and then you'll have to be horizontal, and we'll have more of an agenda for what we're going to do on the live stream, like kind of like a beginning to end. And we'll try it out. If you don't like it, let me know. And you'll hurt my feelings, but that's okay, because I want to make sure that I'm learning and putting out good content and stuff like that. All right, Ian, thanks for tuning in, man. Always a pleasure talking. Hope you have a good day too, man. Thank you. Hey, Manila. Yeah, just give me some time. I kind of do the vlog thing full time, but it's not my top priority. I have other things going on, like some work that I have that I'm closing out back in the United States before I really, really focus all my attention on the vlog and then editing. So the editing is my bottleneck, and I was just explaining that I just did some filming in Cebu about a month ago, and I've been sitting on that footage. So just give me some time, and then I'll post that footage here soon. Maybe like a week or two. I think no later than April 3rd, you'll see another vlog for me come out. But towards the end of this month, the work that I have going on back in the US will pretty much close out. And hopefully you'll see a more consistent posting from me. But right now it's just not quite my top priority, but it will soon be. And the work that I have in the US, guys, I kind of like how I fund what I'm doing here in the Philippines is like, well, through savings. I've saved my money throughout my working years, but I also have some investments. I have some investment properties that I've purchased throughout my life when I was younger. I'm not saying I'm that old, but in my early 20s, I purchased some investment property, and it's just not working out to continue that here. I'm not a long distance investor. Not to say it's not profitable or anything. It's just not something I enjoy doing. I like to, if I'm going to manage properties or be involved in investments like that, I like to be close by to deliver the best service that I can to tenants and then working with property managers. And the further I get distance-wise from my investments, it just becomes something that I don't enjoy, and I don't believe I can provide a good service for that. So I'm selling those and I'm unloading that to an investor that can handle those, or that is comfortable either doing long distance investing or is nearby. So that's the work that I kind of do in the US, and that's what I'm kind of closing out. I'm just kind of getting rid of my investment properties so I can move on and focus on the next thing in my life. And right now that's YouTube. And you know, maybe in the future I'll go to college, you know, because I was in the military, and one of the cool things about the military, if you finish your service, they'll pay for your college. And I haven't gone to college yet, so I can still use my free college at any time. It's just not the right time. All right, Manila, have a good day. You guys notice the background here? It's quite a view anywhere you go in the Philippines, man. It's relaxing here, especially in the province. So we're in the province right now. Sheila and I used to live in the city, and we like both. We like the city and we like the province, but I think we like the province more, especially here in Mabini, because we have family here. We have Titania, Sheila's niece, running around, so there's just a lot more to do and interact with, and it's a lot more fulfilling. In Cebu, when we lived there, it was fun, but it was mainly just, you know, Sheila and I spending money on ourselves and going out or staying inside and playing on our phones, because it gets really hot there, and there's like no trees. You can't just go outside and chill. You're either in your apartment or you're outside your apartment spending money, going out, stuff like that. I try to have a bowl of oatmeal every morning. And I'm kind of monitoring my weight too. So, you know, some months I'm losing weight, some months I'm gaining. But I check my weight every week just to make sure that I don't gain too much weight. You know, I try to I hover around 200 to 205 pounds, which I'm comfortable with. It's not like I have a six-pack or anything, but I'm comfortable with that metric. And if I start to go over that, I really have to start watching what I eat and my weight. But I feel healthy and comfortable around 200, 205 pounds. And I try not to check my weight every day, because it just makes me go insane. So I just check it, you know, every week. Oh man. I definitely don't really recommend the cappuccino. Maybe get it just to try it. But between the Nescafe and the Kopiko coffees, it's definitely not the best flavor, I'd say. All right, guys, let me see if I got any more comments here. I'm gonna see. I'll probably cut this one short because, you know, I'm just kind of easing myself into this live streaming thing. I don't want to burn myself out, or, you know, I don't really know what I'm doing, honestly. Let's see. Before I go, is there any more questions? Does anyone want to ask me a question about anything that I discussed? And again, this just so if anyone just tuned in, this live stream was about the Nescafe and the Cappuccino Kopiko brand. I'm just going to be testing out these instant coffees, you know, over the next few days. I'm only doing one a day because, you know, I can't have too much coffee. It makes my heart pound. I get a bunch of anxiety and I start grinding my teeth. I don't know why. It's just the side effect that I have. All right, here we go. I'm going to answer a few more. Alexander Evans, yes. My apologies. It takes me a while to edit these videos, and I have footage from our last trip, so I got another vlog. Just stay tuned here in the next week or two. You'll see another vlog from me, but I was just explaining how I have some other stuff going on, and just give me some time there, and then hopefully in the next few months you'll see more consistent posts from me. But yeah, I'm the editor and the filmer, so my bottleneck is editing. I'm not the quickest editor in the world. And then what I'm eating, Alice, what I'm eating is oatmeal with Milo and apples. And I just got done eating some eggplant, and I tested the Kopiko Cappuccino brand of instant coffee. And tomorrow I'll be picking another instant coffee, probably around the same time. All right, guys, Maria, I say hello back to you, but I also have to say goodbye. And until next time, everyone, I want to say thank you for watching. Stay tuned for my long form videos. Give me time to edit. I'm really slow. I'm a really slow editor, but yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment. I read them all. I'll respond to you. Try not to be too mean, but if you want to be critical, for sure, I accept criticism. All right, everybody, have a good evening in the US and have a good day in the Philippines.